Well, it was 2 weeks after the song was nominated that we got news about the rescinding of the nomination. It seems that the Academy was concerned that the songwriter, who was a former Academy governor, the songwriter had emailed his friends to alert them about this song. Please give it a listen. I think he was concerned that among the 75 other songs that were being considered, that this little song was so under the radar. Nobody had seen the movie. Nobody had heard about this movie. He just wanted them to make certain they gave it a listen. So he really wasn't even asking for their vote. But the Academy felt that this was putting undue influence on voters, which is rather curious because during the nomination season, major motion picture companies spend millions to promote various nominations.
You just turn on your TV and they're all promoting the stuff, you know.
Yeah, so I'm not sure why it was rescinded, although I do know from the very first day of the nomination, and we were reading Variety, Billboard, Hollywood Reporter, it was very clear that major motion picture companies were, I think, rather outraged that this small, little, tiny film had been elevated to the prestige of the Oscars, a global platform that they felt perhaps was reserved only for smash hits. So I'm not sure exactly why it was rescinded, but I do know that the Academy came under a lot of pressure. But let me add that it was nominated, and that tells me that many people in the Academy had heard it, had loved it, and wanted to support it, and that's encouraging.
In a land of newfound plenty.
Ja, we are blessed here. 200 bushels of corn from our own land.
At a time when freedom belonged only to the brave.
If we were still in Germany, John and Christian would be forced into the Duke's army for 7 years. Fighting wars that never seem to end, as I did at his age.
The true story of a simple family of unshakable faith.
Each of you will have times of testing in your lives.
For them, it was a new beginning.
That no matter how hard the trial,
but for others,
God will never leave you.
But I felt from the very beginning, the very first day I learned of the nomination, I prayed, Lord Jesus, may your plan and purpose be fulfilled. I was so stymied as to what it was all about. I was more surprised than anyone. So my prayer was, God, may your purposes be fulfilled. And you know, when, like Ken said, when you listen to the words of that song, every evil can be braved, for I know I will be saved, never frightened on my own. I'm alone yet not alone. That's a great message for people who are struggling. Because if you're in Hollywood and you're Carrie Underwood or Beyonce or Taylor Swift, when you strip away all the glitter and the glamour and the lights, these are people just like you and me who have struggles, who have anxieties and worries. They have families that they care about. They're wondering about their futures. And I think it was a good message for them that God says, I will never leave you, I will never forsake you. So as Ken said earlier, perhaps it made some people interested, hungry, thirsty for this God of the Bible.
Father, I don't know what to do.
And a destiny to fulfill.
God will never leave us.
Alone, yet not alone.